Minecraft Live happened earlier today. Actually, some of you may have even tuned into my live stream watch party here on YouTube, on this channel. I'll have that go up on Captain Sparkles 2 tomorrow, but I wanted to make a video going over the features that were announced for 1.20. They went over things for Minecraft Legends, Minecraft Dungeons, and then of course dangle the carrot, save what everyone's most interested in, the new features coming into the next Minecraft update. So I guess first off, what's the update called? Is it the end update? Is it the inventory update? And I guess, it could be.
We have decided to not name it yet.
I don't know. For now, it's Minecraft 1.20, the Untitled update. We'll learn later. For now, I think the best name would be the Wood update. So let's get into what they're actually adding. First thing they mentioned is a bunch of new default skins. This isn't really gameplay related, and I think it's more relevant to Bedrock, because on Java, you're probably going to change your skin to something custom anyway, but now you have more to choose from by default before you have to go to the marketplace to add more. Okay, I promise everything else is actually new in-game features. So the first of those is the hanging sign. Kind of self-explanatory. It's a new sign variant. Instead of putting it on the ground or on a wall, you can hang it from things by a couple chains. I assume the crafting recipe for it will probably be 6 planks, but at the bottom of the crafting grid, and then chains in the upper right and upper left. And when it's placed underneath like a full width block, you get like the chains vertically, but you can also place it underneath like a fence or something, and then you'll get the chains in like an upside down V, both coming from, the middle of the fence. It looks really cool for being able to label like a shop sign or something. If you have a server and you have a little town center with a bunch of different shops, I could totally see it on our sub server with, the shop area and people doing some hanging signs outside with, this is the enchantment shop where you can get a Sharp 5 book for 1 diamond, because diamonds are very devalued on the server. Next up, we'll get into why I'm calling it the wood update so far. There's a new kind of wood, bamboo. It looks really nice. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think this will be the first wood to be added into the game that won't come from a log. That said, I don't actually know how you'll make it. If it'll be 2x2 bamboo in a crafting table, maybe. It seems like it could get very expensive. Like, it's usually easy to accumulate large amounts of wood, but like having to craft each plank could get pricey. So maybe it'll be like a fancy, sparingly used decorative wood or something like that. And there is a variant of it called bamboo Mosaic, which looks like it would be really cool for use in floors. I think it's a little busy probably for everything, says me, the guy who is definitely a super expert builder. That's right. You've seen modded survival, right? I'm really good at building houses now, but it looks really nice for a floor. It's kind of like a chiseled equivalent to other types of stone blocks, and it'll be a nice new building block, and also, I guess, give even more value to bamboo and bamboo forest biomes. And depending upon how you actually craft the blocks, seems like it could be expensive, but I guess we'll see. You can also use bamboo now to make rafts. Minecraft? Sorry, I had to do it. I understand if you hate me now. Anyway, this is kind of revolutionary, right? It's been boats for forever. And, then we got variants of different wood kinds of boats, but this is, it's new. And there's shafts too. You can put a chest on a raft, like a chote. You can do traft. And you could also put pandas on the back of a raft. There was a little clip in Minecraft Live. It's just a small one, but it showed there was a panda on its back on the raft. So actually a way to transport pandas. Kind of revolutionary, potentially. And in more wood-related news, but really cool, I think, Chiseled Bookshelves are a new variant of bookshelves which allow you to actually interact with them and store up to 6 books. And it can store anything from just standard books, book and quill, to enchanted books. So you could have your enchantment table. I assume that the enchantment table will still derive levels from the chiseled bookshelves, probably, and you could have it surrounded by just enchanted books in the bookshelves. 6 seems like it could potentially obviously get a little bit limiting versus just having a chest that can store a bunch more. But I think from an aesthetic standpoint, being able to like add and remove the books and having it affect the texture of the shelf is really cool. It would also be cool if the enchantment table, as in various mods, could like derive the level based on actually like how many books are in the bookshelves that are surrounding it. So instead of putting down torches to block bookshelves, you can actually like take out books from the shelves and kind of adjust the enchantment table level that way, I think that would be super awesome. And also with the chiseled bookshelves, when you remove and add books, it will affect comparator output to a comparator that's attached to the block. So, of course, you can do like a hidden bookshelf door. You pull out the book, and then the comparator will, change its signal and then wire it up to a piston door and have a hidden bookshelf door, which that's pretty cool. They also have a cool new texture on the top and on the sides, which you could even just use for building. Could make your floor out of bookshelves. And then when you're holding a book and you accidentally right click, you can lose it somewhere in the floor and never recover it again. We're also getting camels added to the game. Kind of seems like just an absolute unit version of a llama. I was saying that I think if you obviously accidentally punched a camel, that instead of like the llama with it spitting on you, you should just get like a rear kick that just yeets you like thousands of blocks. And even if you're in full prop 4 netherite, it's a one-hit KO, like far more powerful than even the warden. Like if a warden tried to attack a camel, the camel would just blast it into orbit. And I don't know if they're actually going to do it, but I really think they should take that under consideration when implementing the camel. Otherwise, I do think it'd be cool if you could equip like a double chest worth of storage because, they're strong. They're big, but I don't know if that'll happen. For now, though, it is the first tameable mob that can hold 2 players. 2 people can ride it. So you can have one person guiding and then the other person just laying back, chilling on their nice chauffeured ride. It can also sprint and jump across like pretty big gaps. They showed it jumping across a ravine in a mesa biome, which it looked pretty cool. And what's also really cool about them is you are too tall to get hit by like zombies and husks and whatnot. 2 block tall, non-ranged mobs. They literally cannot reach you. They like try to go up to you. It's like they're big fans and they're like, oh, please, yo, sign my thing. And you're like, no, I'm too tall up here. And so you can have one person like swinging or shooting from the back and then the other person steering the camel, like this co-op combat thing, dude. Imagine camel combat mini games on servers. I think that would actually be pretty cool. Obviously, skeletons, creepers, those will still be a hazard, but camels seem kind of powerful and OP. They also have really, cool animations for laying down and then standing back up. And you feed them cactus. I wasn't sure if cactus was the taming food or if it was the breeding food, or it could be both, but I guess camels eat cactus, spines and all. Oh yeah, also the Sniffer will be added. It won the mob vote. It actually went in the exact order that I stated in my video. I'm sorry, Tough Golem, you were super cool, but that got the least amount of votes. Rascal was second, and then the Sniffer will be added into the game. So we get big dinosaur dog. It is a dog turtle. There were a lot of people who were like, it has nothing to do with a dog. And I'm like, it has floppy ears and a big nose. It looks like a dino dog sort of thing. But anyway, so that's happening. And that was it for now. I think they're really going for an under-promise and over-deliver kind of approach because obviously there have been features shown in previous Minecraft lives that have not made it into the game. You got bundles, we have archaeology. So this time I think they're trying to play it really conservative and they basically just announced the features that are already in a playable build of a snapshot that's going to come out in a few days. So, snapshot videos coming back, I guess probably next week. So that's kind of exciting. And they said there are going to be more features that are getting rolled out, but it just seemed like they wanted to make sure that those are actually playable at the time that they're mentioning it, which I understand. And we'll see. I'm sure there's more to come for 1.20, hopefully. And that's it, though, for what they announced during Minecraft Live. So hopefully you found it informative. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Stay tuned for snapshot videos. Excited to have those come back for a little while. And make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, stay tuned for more stuff. And again, if you want to watch my full watch party, I'll link it when it's up tomorrow. It's on Captain Sparkles too. Or you can just watch the Minecraft Live VOD. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you next time.